Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I am going to end the year with a video that is basically all about my channel in a way, for the most part, at least the way I started with my curly hair. So I thought, let me just end it with the 10 top tips that I could give you for defined, nice, beautiful curls. Not saying that mine are nice and beautiful, but if you knew what my hair looks like naturally, like with no products, and if I didn't use any of these tips, it would look really bad. It would look really bad. But you know, I'm hoping that style comes back one day. 1970, like just whoosh, anything goes. It'll make my life a lot easier. Okay, so let's get into the top 10 tips that I'd like to give you for defined curls. Number one, do not shampoo your hair every day. Don't even shampoo it every other day. If you have dry, coarse hair like mine, especially. Now, everybody's different because it depends on the type of curls you have. You might have soft, flowy curls, thin hair. I have thick hair, I have coarse hair, I have dry hair. So therefore, I shampoo once like every 2 weeks. Unless I use a product that I feel it was like really heavy in my hair and I feel like, ugh, it's in my hair, I want to get it out. Then I'll use a co-wash. Or shampoo, whatever, to get it out. But when I go in the shower, I use like leave-ons mostly and creams. Gels would require a little more effort to get out, but if you use mostly like cream, you can just rinse your hair under the water when you get in the shower. Just rinse it with your hands. That really takes away all the residue. It cleans your hair. So then I just go in and I do condition every day. I would say that's my second tip, is to, if you wet your hair, condition it. A lot of people will wet their hair with a spray. I don't know, if that's your routine, that's fine. I can never do that. I've never done that because I don't want dripping water. I'll just wet it in the shower and whatever, and I condition it every day. I put a lot of conditioner in. I have a lot of hair, so use as much as you need. If you don't need a lot, don't use a lot. I use a lot because I have a lot of thick hair, so condition all the way to the ends. The first thing I do when I get in the shower, and then as that's sitting in my hair, I do all my other shower things, so that at the end of the shower, the last thing I do is rinse the conditioner off my hair, final rinse, and call it a day. Tip number 3. This is advice from me. This is not there are no rules. I don't go by rules because everybody has different hair. So if you like to air dry your hair, then you could skip this part, but I never ever air dry my hair. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it feels as it's air drying. It takes forever. I'm just not a fan of it. So I always wrap my hair in a hair turban. You can get them anywhere. I rinse as much excess water out of my hair, and then I will put my head upside down, scrunch it with the turban, put the turban on. I put my hair in the turban to get all that excess water out. I don't want any water. I want my head damp, as damp could be. I don't want any excess water in my hair, because when I put my product in, I want the product to take over, not the water. The water will create more frizz, so I don't want that. So what I do is I let it stay on my hair while I come in the shower. I'll do my skincare, I'll do my makeup, maybe get dressed, depends how I'm feeling. And yeah, so I would say a good half an hour the turban is in my hair. 20 minutes to half an hour. When I was working, it was like, I would say more like 20 minutes. If I'm going somewhere, I don't have time to just take my time. But I love taking my time now, because everything all my life was like getting ready, putting makeup on, doing my hair was always a rush thing. It was a chore, and now it's not, so I enjoy it. I feel like everybody knows this by now, but especially if you have curly hair, not to take your bath towel and rub your hair with it. You don't want to do that to your curls, right? You don't want to get your curls out. Do not brush your hair with a brush first as soon as you get out of the shower. If you want to use certain types of brushes, you can use the Demnon brush, like a brush that has plastic bristles, something like that is okay. Don't brush out your curls, and as soon as you brush it, if you want to use that, do this. Maybe shake it like that a little. Get those natural curls going. I don't even do that though. This is my brush, my fingers are my brush. Comb, more like it really. Okay, applying products. Again, this is another thing that depends on your type of hair. So if you have dry, coarse, thick hair, you would use more of a leave-in conditioner or a cream. You can use anything you want. I'm just saying it would work better, lotions, etc. I would stay away from gels, although gels have gotten better, but for me, they just dry my hair out even more, and my hair is already dry enough on its own. If you have thin hair, but it's curly and you don't have a lot of it and you're kind of looking for some fullness, a mousse would be good. Mousse kind of gives you that lift. It will give you the defined curls. I think a gel could be for stubborn hair. Gel will work great for my hair. I personally just don't like the cast and the crunch and the hardness. And you can take some of that out afterwards, but like, why go through all that when I could just use a cream base and not have to kill my hands scrunching so much. If you like that wet look, shiny look, gels are good. They also, not every gel leaves that wet hard cast. You can, do this and it'll come out. It just depends. You gotta just try different ones. There are some gels that I really don't mind. Styling your curls. There are so many ways and methods and techniques that you can use to style your curls. Today what I did with my hair is I literally I put the product in and then I swooped it all on one side, and I didn't section, I didn't shake and rake, I just scrunched upward to get the product in. Did the same on the other side, and when I dried it the exact same way. I flipped like one whole side like this. My head was literally tilted, and I hovered over my hair with the diffuser. And then I went upside down, put it all in there, stood there for a little, went back a little, etc., etc. There's so many ways and techniques you could dry your hair. This gives me a very full curly hair look, which I like. If I want more of a calm one, I'll do more of a section out, shake and rake, and then I'll kind of just like scoop up with my diffuser. You can take sections when you're putting your product in, and you can finger coil it with your fingers. You can use a Demnon brush. I have all of these techniques on my channel. If you are interested, just search which one you're looking for, and you should find it. I don't really have a favorite. I feel like I would say shake and rake and scrunch is my favorite. It's probably like my go-to. But because that's every day, because finger curling, finger coiling can take more time. So I'm all about 1, 2, 3. This is the quickest way. What I did today was the quickest, and I like it. And as far as products go, you really do have to try what works for you. I've reviewed a lot of products for curly hair, probably most of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So again, it's like a library of product reviews. You can check them out and see how they work for my hair. They're not all great, trust me, and you can see the difference. I could see the difference. So yeah, if you're curious about a product, I'm sure I tried it. I'm gonna tell you right now, since it's the end of the year, I'll throw this out there. My all-time favorite product, I can answer that. I can answer it. It would definitely be Mixed Chicks Leave-In Conditioner. Without a doubt. For years, that was always the top. I've had a couple kind of win over them, a year or two here and there, but then when I went back to them, I was like, oh no, it's still not as good. So Mixed Chicks was always at the top. It still is. So I haven't had it in a while because I have a ridiculous amount of products to go through still. So I'm not going to buy a product that I try not to, at least. But I said, you know what, the holidays are coming, and I went out and I got it, and I'm so happy because it's really the best product for my hair. Hands down, Mixed Chicks Leave-In Conditioner. A lot of their products are good, actually, but the leave-in conditioner is my absolute favorite. Okay, what number are we at? A diffuser. You have to use diffuser if you want nice curls. The diffuser literally diffuses the air. I've shown in past videos, if you don't have a diffuser, your hair is going to go crazy when it blows on your hair. But the diffuser, it separates the air so it doesn't push it and separate the curls. It just kind of like slowly air dries it. This diffuser is a must. I've been using a diffuser since I was in my 20s, over 30 years ago. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know how to use a diffuser, which I didn't realize that. So I'm glad that I also have those videos out there, how to properly use a diffuser, guys. I have a few different ones. you can actually get different looks depending on how to use your diffuser, whether you want tight curls, if you want your hair to look longer, shorter. The diffuser's definitely a must, in my opinion. I think this is also a must. For me, if I run out of this, I'm like, oh no, my hair's not gonna look good the rest of the day, especially if it was summertime. Hairspray. Hairspray is like a must for me. When I am done with everything, I have to set my hair with hairspray, and this is the only one I've used for many, many years. I don't even keep the top. I just chuck the top. And I keep one top in case I travel. But Tresemme. It doesn't even have to be the extra hold one. I just pick up a can. I use them all. I don't care which one it is. But it's definitely these hairsprays I love. Tresemme. Love it. It's just the best one that I've been using. I like it. And it keeps your curls all day. And don't be shy. Don't just go shh. You have to literally, this is how I hairspray my hair. I will lift, when I'm done styling, I'll lift and just slowly drop so that the hairspray is getting under there, and look already like, and then go on top and do the same. Oh, I don't want to go my coffee. Hairspray really makes a difference in keeping your hair all day and all night. Also, my hair will be like sloppy like this, and I'm like going like this all day. Oh, well, I'll just take hairspray. And when you have curly hair, it's so much easier. That's it. Look, no more. It's not dropping anymore. The best tip all day. If you want to maybe carry a little hairspray, I used to have one in my drawer at work just for a little touch up. Hairspray is the best thing. I think a lot of people know this as well. Don't use a brush on your curls. Never brush your hair throughout the day. Don't brush your hair when you come out of the shower. Like I said before, if you want to use a Demnon brush, that's okay, but you're not going to brush your hair like most people would who have straight hair. I look at my daughters and I'm like, I would never, and I have never brushed my hair like that. Ever. So wet, dry, never, ever, ever put a brush with those bristles to your curls. Embrace your curls. You're stuck with them, like it or not. I can tell you that nowadays curls are nice to have, but back in the day it was just like my biggest negative because nobody knew how to style curls, and I had to have my hair in a ponytail every single day until high school because my mother didn't know what to do with it. My hair wouldn't even fit into the screen right now, in all honesty, and it was so long. It would have been beautiful if we only knew and had products back then to style curly hair. And then I went to high school and my mother convinced me to get it all cut off. So I pretty much had a boy's haircut then going into high school. Yeah, I had the worst. I think my hair was my trauma. It really was. But now I embrace it and look where I am. I'm talking about it on a YouTube channel because I know that there are other people like me out there who felt the same. And so now my 10th tip. I couldn't think of one. I'm going to use this tip not as a curly hair tip, but as a end of year of 2023 tip. Love one another, be kind to one another, spread love, spread happiness, always see the positive, don't look for the negative. There's always a positive in there. There always is. There always can be a worst case scenario, and you're not in it. So that's good. Grateful every single day for what you do have in your life. Think of yourself when you were young, looking ahead. Is this where you would want to be? Oh my God. I think of that all the time and I'm like, wow, am I like rich? It's amazing. I hope you have a blessed new year, all of you, and be careful, be safe, and we'll see each other in 2024. I don't know. I kind of, what is she saying? Pretty woman fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal. I've learned that when I plan out too much, it just doesn't happen. So I kind of like to plan differently and just see how I feel. And that's how I'm making my videos. Let's hope it's a good year, guys. No, hope. I hate the word hope. Hope is a negative word because you have some doubt there. I know it's going to be a good year for all of us. I will say one of the most things I am grateful for are you guys. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't keep doing this, and I really do enjoy it. So I am most grateful for you guys. And I feel like you guys are my friends. Your comments, I know who, a lot of you guys are the same commenters, and I really, for years, I know who you all are. Trust me, I do. So I thank you for being loyal, and let me know if there's anything down below that you'd like me to do this coming year. I am planning on doing more like Long Island adventures. There's a lot on Long Island to see. I'll take you along for those of you who aren't from New York or the area and just curious. We have a lot of beautiful things out here, so we're going to do some of those in between, and still going to do product reviews. I want to still do skincare reviews. I know I said how many can I do, but I missed doing it, just taking a break from it. The little bit that I did, it's just who I am, and I want to do all that anyway. So we're going to continue, but we're going to throw other stuff in there too. I don't think I'm going to do as many shorts. If I do, actually, I am going to do shorts, not as much, but if you're into the shorts, because I did like making them, they were fun. So I think what I'm going to do is put the shorts on Instagram Reels and TikTok. And I want to keep my YouTube the way I used to have it. I just want to kind of go back to old way of my YouTube pre-shorts. So those shorts, if you want to see quick little videos like that, Instagram, TikTok is where I'm going to do that. These are more like I want to hang out with you guys again and do reviews and talk and laugh and have you hang out with me during the day and go places with me. I want to go back to that on YouTube. So if you're in, please don't forget to subscribe. I feel like I haven't said that in so long. I stopped saying that because I feel like I don't want to be annoying. But please subscribe if you have not. And come hang out with us and Crouton and Wilma and Gus and Mickey and Cactus and my family. Guys, I'm going to keep talking till next year. Have a good one.